Okay, so previously on Elseworld, I did Envy. Now, I will say this. I did not, and I think maybe, I was hesitant to make these videos because it seems to me that the actual tags of each of the Elseworlds at this moment in the game pre-US release, don't matter that much. I didn't even notice that Envy was the last one until I was like actually really paying attention in the sense that they had these different names, but I didn't know that there were different effects. So I'm going to go into Gluttony. Now, the previous video that I did on Envy, the previous DC Worlds Collide, that was Envy. That I did a showcase of like a bunch of characters, which is why that video is very, very long. But I did Lex, Clayface, Superman, Pandora, Cyborg, Mara, Harley Quinn, and Green Lantern Hal Jordan. These are all tunes, except for Clayface, I have who I'm not going to develop. These were all tunes that I did not have on my roster. I was using them in Elseworld, and I was like, let's go ahead and read through their kits, try to understand them a little bit better instead of just knowing, oh, Lex is good, drop them in here. So that one is pretty long and comprehensive on the character showcases. In this video, I'm going to focus just getting through it and making the decisions I normally would. And I think I'm going to do this for every one of the, I'm guessing this is based on the 7 Deadly Sins. I'm going to do this for every one. I don't envision them being that long as the other one. I'm not going to, unless there's a character like I really don't know, I'm really curious about, like maybe Red Hood. I'll read through his kit, but I'm not going to go through each person's kit that I picked up along the way. So it should be faster, but you already know that because you can see the time. I don't. That's the future for me. Let's get to the video.
I would question myself in the same situation and consider the consequences.
People were going to die!
Hi guys, I'm Gravy here, and this is a DC Worlds Collide video. In this video, we're doing Elseworld, but first things first, I'm going to pull Epic Recruitment. Now, I had been for the last week, saving them for weekly recruitment. And if you're looking for the differences between those, it's basically the pool of characters that you get. So if I only pull from the weekly recruitment, then I don't even get commons. It's 55% chance of rare, which is still, I still get more elite, 41% 3, and then 1% chance for legendary. Whereas for the epic, or not for the epic, for the epic recruitment, the pool will have it will have 20% elite, 30% rare, 47% uncommon, and then 3% epic. I still feel like I get more elite than rare. It's probably not, it's anecdotal, but I feel like I get so many more elite and I'm like bottlenecked at rare, but whatever. And then what is the starter one? I don't think the starter one is different than the weekly recruitment. Yeah, 96% chance of elite, 3 for epic, and then 1 legendary. Still haven't pulled my legendary yet, sad face. So I'm usually saving up. Now my goal is to save up the 5,000 for these. However, I am here and we need some content and I want Red Hood. I have him there as the desired. I pulled the 5,000 before, one of these before, and I got 2 epics that I already had. It was like Jessica Cruz and I can't remember. I took him up. I ranked him up. But yeah, so we're going to try this one. I should get an epic and it should, well, should is a strong term. Given my luck today, it probably won't be. Still playing hurt if you couldn't tell. That's why this video wasn't on stream. All right, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and open these. Can I get a congratulations? Congratulations. I got Red Hood as I wanted. Epic character. Okay, cool. Bet. Okay, so former Robin, Jason Todd, parted ways with Batman over their vastly different approaches to crime fighting, eventually founding his own team, the Outlaws. Or he was murdered by the Joker. That happened too. Okay, so now we'll go on to the rest. I just need a few rares, but I'm probably gonna get mostly common and then mostly, oh, there's a rare. And then common, and common, and common, rare. Like 2, well, they said 47%. All right, so I have Red Hood. I have run into an actual problem with level link to where now, I have these elites in level link, right? And the reason I have them in there is because they're very good on the teams for poison, bleeds, frostbite, and I'm using those teams in arena, and I'm not doing bad. But now I had to take out 2 of my epics, and I feel like like with him right now, I can't rank him up yet, so I'm not even worried about it. But really, he looks kind of cartoonish. I swear he says too big. Anyway, but I'm going to think on it. This video isn't about that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to Elseworld. And Elseworld is, let me go ahead and move my noggin. Elseworld is increases enemies' life steal by 30%. So when they hit us, they steal our life. So the plan is to not let them hit us. I'm going to go for any team that has Lex on it. Check the previous video, but Lex and Wonder Woman are kind of unanimously seen as the best characters in the game. Not like unanimous. I am not going to go to recruit because I want this XP. And this team is going to be a cakewalk anyway. So let's go. Tank up front, Constantine, Scarecrow. I need to, if I can get Poison Ivy, that would be good. Constantine. Actually, what I need with Constantine on my roster, I should have recruited. What I need is a healer because I'm terrified. We can outpace the damage now, but I'm terrified of him basically melting our team's face because of his damage. Let's see. I'm really, really worried about that. But we'll see. Scarecrow gets his poisons out there. He does that at the beginning of the first 3 turns, so long as you have him rank 8. Vixen's kid, I don't really know. I want Lex to get those shields out there to help protect us against. Oh, we hadn't done the animation yet today. That looked familiar. So basically, shields are out, so that'll help us hopefully deal with the damage that Constantine is going to do to us. I'm going to see how that performs. It will be fine in this round, but I'm going to see how this performs now. So I have a bit of an idea. Heat him. It seems to be okay. There's more poisons there, but that's the 3rd round of poisons by Scarecrow. But it looks like we got him, so okay. And it looks like the shields do help, or did help with damage. I'm going to pay close attention to that next time. All right, so on to the next one. Okay. At the start of battle, decreases enemy attack by 15%. When dealing frostbite damage, if the target has burned, the frostbite damage is increased by 40. I'm going to lean towards this in the beginning, especially since we have Constantine like eating our health. Man, I should have recruited. Okay. Really would like a healer. This should be okay. I don't have much of a choice here though. Just hopefully they can get to Frankenstein and Phantom Stranger. Phantom Stranger is more up. Phantom Stranger is more obnoxious with the shields. Am I confusing him with the question? Because their character designs are very similar in this game. I can't remember if it's the question or Phantom Stranger that does a bunch of heals and it's just very annoying to take down. There's question back there. So let's see. I mean, we should be good, Should be. Wait, does Constantine's damage hit under shield? Because this damage to HP. Do we still lose? Okay, let me watch somebody. Who's next? Well, Constantine's next. Yeah, it looks like she lost shield, not. Oh, they're already gone. Okay. Let's go. Alright, so lightning strikes, that one. Lightning strikes a random enemy, dealing superpower damage equal to 70% of the attack when an ally's turn ends. When an ally casts an ultimate, this ally will lose 15% of current HP, and you already lost me. So we'll do that one and then go. Recruit. No recruit. We're good here. Okay. They even got King Shark in there. So we're okay. Should be easy money. So far, I mean, you can see here where when they do damage, they're healing. But they're not gonna do that much damage because they're all low level. We're in the beginning of Elseworld, so it's not that big of a factor. I think maybe this becomes a factor later in the game if we're getting characters that are just absolutely wrecking our faces. It feels as though Constantine isn't hurting us too much. Not too much. Okay. Well, melting their faces. That's cool. Right. All right. There we go. Next. See, now I kind of feel guilty because I always feel like, do I feel like doing Elseworld? But it's not that long or hard. Frostbite permanently decreased. Okay. Who does? Well, I mean, Constantine puts out Weaken on his allies. Does he do burn on his ultimate? Okay. 30% chance to advance energy by one when an ally's turn ends. When an ally casts, lose HP. Nope. Sure. Alright. Yay. Let's get something. All allies gain 30% chance to assist. Increased damage by 60% when attacking an enemy in the front row. When any friendly party suffers damage, it has a 40% probability to use common attack to counter. And the common attack does damage. Isn't this okay? 30% chance to call assist on 5 peoples, but then actually call assist might be better once people start falling. Okay, there we go. Can we get a healer? I mean, we got a reviver. I wanted Poison Ivy to go along with Scarecrow, and then this means I could take out Constantine, maybe, if that works. It may be stupid to take out Constantine. It may be dumb. Alrighty. Should we keep it this way? Nope. We'll do that. Mighty against Agile, attack against attack. Do I really want to? Cheetah is increasing our speed bar, but I like to have the damage of the poisons. I'd rather her go. Honestly, why is Vixen so far up? Vixen's ultimate is... Vixen channels the power of rhinoceros and charges into at the enemy team, 250% attack damage as physical damage in the front row and the middle enemy in the back row. The damage is shared across the 3 enemies. If the rhino charge would hit no targets, instead inflict stun on the remaining enemies lasting for 1 turn. If rhino charge would hit no targets, meaning it's just 1 on each side. Okay. 450 is where it's at now. That's a pretty lame ultimate, I think. 250% attack damage that's shared across 3 enemies. So not even 100 per? No. Okay. Let me know if I'm reading that wrong. That feels very wrong, but I'm sure that's what it sounds like to me. All right, let's go. Poison Ivy does more damage on her ultimate, I believe, if there's already poisons laid down. And we're trying to stack as many of these poisons as we can. However, the poison strategy, and this is where I'm going to have to amend my team. The poison strategy, the bleed strategy, if you are weaker, then you need to have good support there for the heals. Because the poisons and the bleeds are it's a long play. So we're going to keep hitting you and everything, but at the same time, your damage is being taken away, or your HP is being taken away. And on top of all of that, okay, and on top of all of that, we're hitting, but it's going to be slower, which means that maybe have support so your team help stays up longer. That's what I'm figuring out right now. Just depends. But so far in Arena, they seem to be doing all right, especially Elite Arena. All right, there we go. That's done. All this HP, we love it. Increased damage 50% for above. When dealing frostbite damage, if the target has burn, the frostbite does extra. Increase crit on poisons and bleed damage. I almost want to do this one, but let's go ahead and lean into the poisons a little bit more. Let's recruit. No. Yes. No. because I already have Lex. So he would rewind, but I have 2 tanks of the same affinity. And what am I missing out on up here? This is XP. I'm going to take the XP. Not against Zatanna and Superboy. Definitely against Dim. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to take the XP. I might regret that later. And then we switch y'all up. Attack against Mighty wins. Mighty against Agile wins. And we should be good to go. Fight. Poison out. I wish. I don't know if I can do this. No, you can't. I want to double check her ultimate real quick. Okay, so more poisons out there. More poisons out there. The more they hit, the more you get poisoned. And now here comes another. As soon as it ends that turn. Boom. Okay. So is he gonna fall out? Nope, close enough. Okay. Let's see how Superboy does with all the. Or he dies. All right, that works. That's preferable. Preferable or preferable. All right, here we go. Increase attack on all allies with the tactical trait. Do you mean Poison Ivy and Constantine? Don't mind if it did. Plus a 50% life heal. We like that one. Okay. No. All right, so it's either this one. Penguin Grodd, 2 tanks. Harley Quinn ain't great. Scarecrow puts out poisons for us as well. This one. Okay. All right. Let's see this. Like, I don't feel, and I mean, we're halfway through, but I don't really feel where Gluttony matters, that tag matters. And if that's any indication, I figured that out. Like the Gluttony tag, the envy tag. Like I said, I saw their faces, but I didn't really like pay much attention or mind to it. I just went into it. I haven't felt like the actual Elseworlds have been like different. Like it's not anything like, oh, I can feel the difference. It's kind of like, I feel like I'm doing the same thing. Like it's Elseworld every day, farm for resources. I didn't think once that it was like, these are different conditions, that's why I'm not surviving. Because I always beat it. Because it's not based off my very, very small roster. So yeah. I mean, oh, whoa. When did we lose Poison Ivy? When did we lose Poison Ivy? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, we'll try it one more time like this. But then if not, then I gotta figure out a situation. Because maybe I'm taking Vixen out for Cheetah, because Cheetah does push a turn bar. What is Vixen passive? Vixen has 5% increased attack and 3% increased block for each ally that is standing. I guess remaining. Plus 10. So she gets 20% increased attack. She's at 49 or 5,000 now. If an enemy has 50% or less of their max HP, channels offensive powers of the bear and attacks them. And attacks each enemy below 50% HP. If no enemy is below 50% of their max HP, Vixen channels the defensive powers of Armadillo, granting each ally in the front row sturdy armor. Deal physical damage equal to blah blah blah. Okay. Am I tempted to put in Cheetah over? That's wild. Let's see what happens. That's wild, yo. That would be such an indictment on Vixen. Yo, that would be wild. But we'll put 2 elite in over that epic. That is wild. Let's see if we succeed. Yeah, okay. Oh, they got it. They're going at Poison Ivy again. She's gonna die to those bleeds unless the shield is enough to protect her. Which I'm not putting my money on that. Yep, she's gone. She's dying to those bleeds from Damien's little bad, behind. But then if I put for Damien's attack, we should be okay here, as long as he doesn't come here. And then Vixen, who is mighty attack, so she has a benefit over Robin. Maybe she does a better job of dealing with his bleed attack. Okay, let's see. We won't know till it happens. He's going at Vixen. Okay, cool. Even if she falls, I'm okay with it. All right, so shields up. Oh yeah, that's right. Bleeds hit under shield, so it wouldn't matter at the end of her turn, but she's okay now. Okay, let's go and get Mr. Freeze out of here. Yeah. We're almost there, guys. We're almost finished. We're up. Son of the who? I'm okay if Vixen falls. I'm okay. We can keep it pushing. Okay. There's the lightning. Okay. Cool. All right, we made it. I'm okay with Vixen falling. I don't feel like I'm gonna revive her, so it is what it is. Her kit wasn't okay. When adding poison and bleeds, permanently reduce. Yeah, we'll do that. That's what we're leaning into now. Ooh, double bounty. When taking damage taken from the attacker will not exceed 10%. Let's do that. Increase reflect. Tank allies increase power. Okay, let's just go with the gold. And then, another Vixen. Let's go ahead and take Deathstroke. All right, I might read through Deathstroke's kit real quick. I want to know. Let me go ahead and back out just a smidge. Nah, homie. If that's Canary, right? No, Supergirl. Canary, and they have, okay, so Canary can be annoying. Battling her a few times, I might have to get Canary up to rank 8. She is annoying with them heals. He's bad against DM. Do I have anybody else? If not, then that's the play. Okay, so Deathstroke. Oh, he's a legendary. Oh my god, this is a lot. He's laying down bleeds. Okay, gotcha. On his ultimate. Then bleeds on his basic. At the start of battle. After casting ultimate, Deathstroke's progress bar progresses the action bar by 30%. At the end of the turn, Deathstroke has a 20% chance of dealing an additional basic attack. This chance increases for every bleed enemy inflicted. 5% for every enemy inflicted with bleed. Okay, so max 25%. When dealing damage, if there are 2 enemies or fewer, increase crit of this instance to damage by 30. Ultimate wields all weapons for 2 turns during which basic attacks are changed to attacks with all 3 weapons. Damage from these attacks is decreased by 40% and they are allowed up. Damage from these attacks is decreased by 40% and they are allowed up with 1 additional basic attack. Decreases damage by 30%. That is okay, I guess. What? I don't. Okay, I guess. What? Okay. Let's put Deathstroke in. Boop. Boop. Okay, we're gonna let him go first. And then, let's see. I don't have a lot of confidence in this. I do not have a lot of confidence in this. So their defense should be permanently decreased. All right. So now we're getting into the harder battles where choosing your characters is very important. But you can't really, you can plan, and I'm planning according, like taking the next best character, feeling whatever needs, but you can't necessarily plan for it. Like you can, but okay, here we go. I'm gonna need Lex to do another shield thing, or that. Constantine can almost wipe him. There's a lightning strike. We like those lightning strikes. Come on, another lightning strike. We're good. 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 Okay. Nix, how much more we got? I'm running out of steam, y'all. Increase attack by 50. Nope. 60% chance to advance enemy. Nope. When detonating, the detonation damage. I don't have Superboy. Yeah. But if they're already at 40%, aren't we wiping them? Let's do that. All right, here we go. 3 more. I think it's only 2 more fights though. Dadgum. Was that the one I was just in? No, close enough though. And then this one. Would I rather deal with Wonder Woman or Constantine? I'd rather deal with Constantine, but he has more around him. Okay, let's see. All right. Actually, this should be good to go. Yeah. Bite. Okay, here we go. One set of poison, we like it. Go. Oh, I never adjusted Deathstroke's ultimates, actually. So let's see what we can do without it. And if it gets hairy, then I'll go ahead and just restart the node. Okay. So, wait, did we get... Yeah, we got our... Who's putting out poisons? Does Grodd... No, not Grodd. I mean, Bizarro. Does he put out poisons? I don't think he does. Just Frostbite, Freeze, and I think that's it, actually. All right, so come on, let's get some good damage going. Boom. Okay. Have to admit, Constantine's doing a lot of work here, even though I don't want to admit that. All right, cool. We got more poisons. Go ahead and give him them shields. And then more poisons. Yeah. Okay, we're good to go. Okay, so here we have increased back row ally character attack by 25%. Increased damage by 50% when enemy is below. I think I like this one, because that's where I try to keep my damage dealers anyways in the back row. And should we recruit? Yes. Green arrow. Of course we do. Would have liked a Zatanna there. And then double bounty. When a support character casts their ultimate, another non-support ally will join them in casting their ultimate at no cost. Progress the action bar by 25% when a tank ally takes damage. Progress the action bar by 25% when a tank enemy takes damage. Ultimates at no cost. How many support do I have? Actually, I don't think I have that many support. I'm thinking of my regular roster. Right now, like we're using Constantine, no support. Deathstroke, no support. 2 tanks. Whoever's in the middle. So it's actually better for us to progress the action bar. And still, there's no heals out here. He would be the best in terms of bleeds, but who's really laying down bleeds on my squad? She does have a stun on her advanced attack to open with. So, they have Blue Beetle this time. All right, so let's complete Elseworld. Thank you guys for watching. I guess maybe it made him tankier towards the end. I really did not see a difference. Let's go ahead and take you out and put you in. I really didn't see a difference between the tags. I'll do the rest of the sins just because, but I'm assuming this is going to be pretty boring content. I'll be honest with you. I don't think it's going to be something that people are like waiting on. Or if you are, let me know. I'm doing slight strategy stuff here and trying to figure out new characters, but it's not as in depth as when I have the character and I go through their kit and I take them specifically to an area. But you are seeing how they perform together, or how to make them work together. But yeah, I'll keep doing the Elseworlds. But I will say the Gluttony and please tell me if it's different. They don't seem to make a lot of difference to me. I'm seeing the heals go out, and the enemy team is in good shape. Need to get some more poisons out there, but yeah. Yeah. We're gonna need somebody to do some, damage though. Somebody hit somebody. Like, what's really going on? Somebody hit somebody in the face. Not you hit us. Okay, so here we go. We should have an ultimate coming up. One from Green Arrow. Can we get another one from Constantine? Yes, we can. Are we wiping some people? Not yet, but y'all close. Come on, here we go. Here we go. If we beat the node, I'm okay with Lex falling, obviously. If not, then we gotta restart. Oof. Oof. Yeah. Restart. So I'm gonna have to remove the concept of poisons, I think, in my head. So we're gonna remove you. We need to remove you. We didn't have another 10. Oh yeah, we did. No, Lex was already there. What was I thinking? I guess we put you back there as damage. And I thought we had another tank. We only had, I'm really just thinking about my own roster. Okay, what's the matchup here? You're gonna be good there. All right, so let's see. Her ultimate can be like, oof. What does his do even again? It's not even that good. All right, so kind of want the shields to get out there quick. All right, ready and go. I think we can beat this. So everybody in the back row has increased damage and lifesteal, so that'll help stuff. That was a lot of healing. Okay. They're getting a lot of healing. Because that lifesteal thing that I just said, I'm not sure that it mattered. All right. Stunned, Blue Beetle. Yes. Where's my water? I don't want to say it yet. There was lightning there. I saw that. Shields up. We're good. Can we get a green arrow attack? I love arrows. They're so instructive and bossy. Can we get a green arrow attack? Come on now. There he is. All right. How much damage we getting in? Can somebody do another? Oh, there we go, Constantine. Can you take out legs for me? Can you do legs for me? Ow. You are always a disappointment. There's Lex gone. We are at the tail end of this. It looks like we're going to be okay. Let me let one more fall before I do my exit. Oh, we got ultimate coming. Well, protect ourselves. And then this Deathstroke. Okay, let's see what he does. Never seen this animation before. Okay, so he got weapons and attacked the middle and did slight damage. Okay, that was anticlimactic. Yeah. So, thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, subscribe and a dislike. I'm okay with that as well. And I'll see you guys next time. Look at the timing. Look at the victory. Look at the timing.